you probably ask this question to yourself: how some of these runners can run a certain pace for a long time while you're struggling to hit this in a mile? And I would say, guys, that's a really legit question, because I asked myself once before, how do they actually do that? Like running like this kind of pace for like a half marathon or even a full marathon while, like I'm struggling to run this in a mile. So what I learned is that if you want to run fast pace for a long time, the key to that is like learning how to run in rhythm. I actually probably mentioned this a lot in my videos, that I need to hit a certain rhythm, like whatever kind of workout I'm doing, because running in rhythm is really the key to like hold a fast pace for a long time. So the way I used to run before was like so different. I would really focus a lot more on my strides. I would hit like the goal paces that I'm running for that day, but I felt like I was really like working hard to hit those paces. And I always remember that I said like, I'm okay, I can hit the pace, but I just felt like I could not hold this for a long time. Now when I run, it's like once I start setting that rhythm, once I get it right, I can almost forget that I'm running, because once you're like running in rhythm, you'd feel like your feet are just really light on the ground. And like I said, like once you set that rhythm, you can almost forget that you're running. It's like your legs are just gonna do the job. So like running in rhythm is like trying to find the right balance of your cadence, which is your step rate, and then the stride length. So yeah, as far as I remember, like before I used to I used to hit like around like 160 steps a minute, and sometimes in some days I would even hit like slower than that. Now I actually improved my cadence up to 175 to 180 steps a minute. The way I used to run before is like I focus a lot more on the strides, which is like you're really putting so much power in each leg. So just try to imagine doing that for a long time. Of course, you're not gonna last very long, because like you're putting a lot of power in each leg, and it's just a matter of time before you can feel like, yeah, like I can't hold this anymore because of that kind of thing. Running in rhythm is like you have a lot more cadence, but you'd feel like your feet are just like so light on the ground that you can almost feel like it's just half of your foot like touching the ground. And that's really the key, I said, to like running faster for a long time, because you're not using a lot of energy there. You're not using a lot of power to generate, like to hit those paces. What you're actually doing is like you're trying to like go with the flow. It's like getting that right momentum. And like I said, once you start hitting this like really like good rhythm, like I said, you can almost forget that you're running, because like your feet are just gonna do the work. So this is one thing that I want to show you guys. When I actually ran that marathon last year, where I ran like under 3 hours, my strategy for that race was just super simple. Like I told myself, like I just need to set that rhythm. Once I set that rhythm, that's it. That's all I need to do. Because yeah, for me, it's like, especially in a marathon is a very long distance event. So my thought was like, I just need to maintain this rhythm. I cannot break this, because once I break this rhythm, this is gonna be hard for me to hit those paces. Of course, the first thing is like trying to really like calibrate the pace that I need to run. And once I hit that, and then that's it. I'm just gonna sit right there. Like that's the rhythm that I need to run. To be honest with you guys, I was really shocked after seeing my the cadence that I hit for this whole 26.2 miles. I actually hit right there 180 steps a minute. And to be honest with you guys, like I was not even expecting that I would hit like that, because I would be really comfortable like always like around 177. And if I go beyond that, it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, because of course I tried different cadence, you know, when I'm doing a workout. And at that time I felt like 180 for me, it's still a little bit too fast for me. It was not really comfortable. But it's because, like I said, I just need to set this rhythm. Actually, my first mile was a little too fast right here, but once I know that I'm actually inside of my goal pace, like I said, the rhythm, like I just said, I just need to maintain this rhythm. So my first mile right here, see right there, was like 6:27. And then second mile, 6:36. Third, 6:33. Fourth, 6:36. Fifth, 6:29. Sixth, 6:32. Seventh, 6:48. Eighth, 6:46. 6:45. 12, 6:49. 13, 6:25. 14, 6:56. 15, 6:46. 16, 6:47. Mile 20, 6:43. See here, like after that mile 20, I was still able to push the pace. Like my mile 21 right there, 6:36. Yeah, and then after that, 6:37 and 6:53, 6:53, 6:52, 6:52, and then yeah. So yeah, that's why I was able to run like this whole 26.2 miles, an average of 6:43 mile. And I was not even focusing on like hitting a very specific pace. Like as soon as I was like just like running in that rhythm, the pace just flow. Like some paces are even a lot faster than my goal pace. I know that it's not gonna be super easy to just like do this right away, but of course there are some like things that you can actually do to help you like learn how to do this. First, of course, like the drills. I would say like the very specific drill that I do is like that fast feet. Once you start doing this fast feet, that would actually create, you know, that muscle memory in your legs. So every time you do that, like eventually, like when you run, it's gonna be the same. And then of course, by just doing this, it's not really like just gonna magically like help you to like maintain like fast pace. It will definitely help you to run something like that from the start, but in order for you to really maintain a fast pace for a long time, you also have to work on some other things, like by doing like some fast intervals, because like intervals, that will actually help you to build that strength in your legs. And of course, if you're running a lot faster intervals, that would actually also give you like some more of like a speed reserve in your legs. So yeah, to wrap this thing up, like focus on that fast feet drill, because that will actually really help you to learn how to run quicker, like cadence wise. And then like I said, yeah, like do some other workouts that would also like build that strength in your legs, because you might be able to maintain a really good distance by doing this. Because like I said, once you're running in rhythm, you're gonna feel like your feet are like so light on the ground, but you still need that strength in your legs for you to be able to go farther, especially like you're running a faster pace. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.